So it looks like Izzy Davis, who has been a long-time YouTuber, she started her channel as a vegan in her high school years, highly influenced, I think, by Freely the Banana Girl and the high-carb, low-fat movement. If I remember correctly, she was into fruitarian for a while, and then just became more of a balanced vegan, if you can call it that. And she was never one to really be, I don't know, she wasn't like an extremist in the sense that she was politicizing her channel for the vegan agenda, but there was definitely a clear vegan message, and that she truly believed in and followed. And so now she's come out and publicly admitted that for about the last 6 months or more, she's kind of vague about this in her video though, but she's admitted to allowing herself to eat foods that are not vegan, but she doesn't really go into detail of exactly what that is. But yet at the same time, she still very much so believes in the general message of veganism, anti-factory farming, all that stuff. And she firmly believes in plant-based as being the main source for our nutrition. And so she's more or less saying that she's like 95% vegan and 5% it's, I don't know, whatever she's eating, it's not vegan. So I would have liked her to be a little bit more clear as to what exactly she's eating, but she didn't do that. Anyhow, it's another vegan that's no longer officially vegan. And it's interesting though, she's still defending the whole vegan idea and still a firm believer in plant-based. And that's exactly how I was when I decided to go back to animal products back in 2016. It was still, even though I was never a vegan activist, I was never promoting, I never fell into the whole ideology of veganism. For me, it was purely about health. And so it's interesting though, even though when I gave it up and went back to animal products, I like what she's doing now, 95% plant-based and 5% animal foods. For me, it was like once a week I would eat meat and maybe some other animal products. And that worked fine for, a couple of years. At least I thought it was working fine. But then problems started to come up that, were not going away. My teeth, problems with my teeth, problems with my digestion, problems with having cravings, never being fully satiated, and just not feeling complete eating that way. And so now, as you already know, I've already done videos on this, so nothing new about that, but how long will Izzy be able to just do, the plant-based before she finally admits, or her body finally tells her, this is not enough. We need something more here. We need to really change things up. I don't know. I'm feeling great on carnivore, but hey, when I started veganism, I felt great on veganism. Veganism did a lot of wonderful things for me in the very beginning. It helped me reverse some pretty serious health issues. And it was a great reset diet, but long-term, it failed me. So will eating carnivore be the same deal? Like right now, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic. I got all these wonderful benefits. I've mentioned in other videos what those are. But will it, in the long term, have negative impacts? And I've watched a lot of videos about this. I don't think the evidence is out yet. It's still a relatively new thing. Not to say that people didn't eat this way in the past, but in terms of this being studied and documented and having actual evidence of, I mean, other than Sean Baker, I guess he's been doing it for a while, but we don't really have, I mean, I haven't seen anybody who's like 70, 80 years old that's been eating carnivore since he was like in his 20s and, you know, is in great and wonderful shape. Maybe those people died. I mean, I don't know. So I'm not here to come out in full confidence and say, yeah, this is the diet. This is what you should be doing. But definitely there's a problem with predominantly plant-based. And I think Izzy will eventually find that out.